we're here with the California Golden Seals. Our first season has come to an end, and we've gone through the offseason in episode 2. Kind of did a little free agency, some trades to help us get better. First season was a success. Our coach said we needed to get to the playoffs. We did. We won game 1 and then got gentlemen swept, you should say. Lost 4 in a row to the Vancouver Canucks. And as you can see on your screen right here, the Toronto Maple Leafs are the Stanley Cup champions, which is insane to think that they won a cup. We could see here the bracket. We actually lost in 6. I thought we lost in 5. My mistake. We were 45, 31, and 6, a respectable record. I believe we finished 10th overall in the league. So now we have a lot of off-season things to do. We kind of really did a lot of these in the previous episode, kind of getting everyone that we need to get. So our biggest acquisition that we got is not Bo Byram, but it was actually Jake Ottinger, who we sent a UFA to for next year, I believe, actually. And we're going to actually see if that comes through. We signed him to a 1-year deal. We have a few other people like Stamkos, Patrick Kane, that contracts will be coming up at the end of this year. And those will be some big-time decisions. But our future is looking bright. We have Jake Gensel. He's 30 years old, 89 overall. We got Lucas Raymond, 89 overall, and his 23. Bo Byram, who's 87 and 24. Our depth is looking all right. We'll obviously have to sign some of these guys and trade some of them as well. But Adam Boqvist and Eli Tolvanen are looking pretty good too. He dropped down to top 6 forward. He was originally elite low, so that's kind of disappointing. At $6 million, we might trade him away depending on where he goes. And we have Matthew Joseph, Sonny Milano. So we do have a lot of guys that, Forster, he's actually looking promising, has been very good for us. Spence has looked very good for us. And Torpenchenko has looked very good for us as well. We also have this guy in the pipeline, Kadri. I think it's Dylan Kadri. Duke Kadri. His elite medium potential. I'm hoping he does really well. And again, like I said, we got Jake Ottinger, who is 88 overall, 26, has 5 superstar abilities and an X factor. He didn't have a great year last year. You can see an 8.99 with 3.15. Dallas, I don't even know if they made the playoffs, which is shocking. They might have lost in the first round, but they lost to Colorado. So I think Ottinger had a little bad year. Defense maybe wasn't that great. I mean, he had Miro Heiskanen and in front of him, but who knows? So a lot of this episode today is really going to be about getting through at least halfway through this season to see where we are, and to really tell whether or not Patrick Kane and Steven Stamkos will stay with us. Looking at their contracts right now and what they are willing to give us, Stamkos wants $9 million, which I don't know if that's going to be worth it, and I believe Patrick Kane wants $9 million as well. He does. So those alone are $18 million, and if we go to the free agency, pending free agents for this upcoming year, Connor McDavid, Artemi Panarin, Kirill Kaprizov, Connor Bedard, and obviously a lot of these guys are probably not going to stay where they are, but if we do get lucky, we can get that. And obviously goalies, Shesterkin, who was on the block and on the free agency this year as well, and we obviously have Jake Ottinger, who we're going to get hopefully signed again. But the off chance that we are able to get those guys is going to be insane. In my Arizona Coyotes franchise that I had simmed in my free time, I was able to pick up Quinn Hughes and Cale Makar in back-to-back years and sign them. Obviously, in real life, that probably doesn't happen. Well, definitely not for Cale, but maybe Quinn. But you never know what could happen. Connor McDavid could just not want to sign with the Oilers in this sim. So we have to make some tough decisions depending on where Stamkos and Kane will go. Been great additions for the team, brought leadership. This year we'll see if they can bring some more leadership, our cup winners, so they're proven winners. As for our coaching staff, I want to get to this as well before we go in. And I guess it must have not saved it. I believe at the end of the second episode, I actually had Rick Tocchet, but I guess I don't. Wait, hold up. Okay, I guess I don't have Rick Tocchet, which is weird. I thought I did, but I guess I don't, so I'm gonna have to find another head coach to bring on, which is very unfortunate. We'll actually just bump up Champion back to our head coach. I'm actually going to go back in and come back and see if his contract is there. Okay, so I guess he's not there, and I guess he just did not sign with us, which is very interesting to see that. So I guess we'll just go in here and fix up our coaching staff, and we'll bump Champion back up. Very interesting that he did not. I'm 99% sure he took our coaching job, but I guess that just got lost, or maybe I'm missing something. Alright, well, I guess this guy, we'll hire him, offer a contract, see where that goes. So yeah, I guess that's interesting. Let's look at the free agents real quick. Well, yeah, so another thing that we also have done is we've put these guys on RFA, have not gotten anything on them yet. And these guys, one of them will probably be with us next year, the other one won't. Keandre Miller will probably be the one odd man out. It's more so to get our one guy up. Now this is a pretty actually tempting one here. If we look at we might actually offer this guy something just to see maybe if we can get him. Oh, we can't. We actually don't have enough money to do that. So, yeah. So I'm going to actually talk to Lucas Raymond here and see if I can get him to... actually, I can't do that X Factor right now. I'm going to talk to these guys right now to maybe enhance some of their attributes, to maybe give them just a couple, pluses to certain things. Okay, so we're going to sim to next season. We got our head coach, our associate coach, I guess he signed on. And we're just going to see what happens. I want to talk to some of the players right before the season that I want to just work on their skills. Kadri, Raymond, and then I think maybe Forrester and Tolvanen. A lot of people want Sonny Milano. I'm keeping him. Great deal for us. I mean, 1.9 for I think like... Okay, Keandre Miller signs with us for one more year. And then Romanov should sign with us again. Unless somebody claimed him and we got something for it. But I think it usually tells you that. Line 1, amazing. I think, Raymond... Okay, he's a +5. This used to be a +3. Stamkos went up by 1 again. Kane stayed at the same. And our depth looks really good here. I sort of want Tolvanen up there. Okay. I mean, I don't mind that. I really wish Forster was a little more up. And okay. So scratched is Shaw. No, this is actually fine because AHL. Oh, whoa! Torpacheco's down here. Yep, I like that more. Ooh, and I like that. Yeah, I want these guys there. Yep, I like those lines. Yeah, it's fine. Those guys develop more. I want him to develop, and he needs to develop. Well, your defense looks pretty stacked. Okay, so we're gonna sim to the regular season and see where we stand. Obviously, Carson Champion, our coach, who I thought we got a different one, but I guess we did not. good enough to compete for the Cup. So we have to make the Stanley Cup final. I don't know if that's going to happen in our second year, but you never know. Anyways, let's head on to our second season. The California Golden Seals had an amazing first season, obviously losing in 6 to the Vancouver Canucks, who are 1 game away from making it to the Cup final, and lost to a team that was 1 game away from winning a Cup. Clearly, we are in the right direction. I think this team is destined to win something. Whether that is President's Trophy, the division. So right now we are 6-2-1. We started off 3-0. Pretty good record. Right now we're on another win streak here, and a lot of our 2 of our losses had 3 now. We have more overtime losses, shutout losses, whatever, than regulation losses. I mean, I don't know why this team is honestly losing the way it is. 8-7 overtime losses, insane. A 4-3, we just cannot finish here. And, you know, we're only a couple points behind third, or second even. Like, we're 2 points behind. I think we're 4 now. We're slowly losing ground. But we'll see where we're at the trade deadline, and maybe we have to make a big move with defensemen. We bring up our elite defensemen into the fold. It's hard to judge when we're at this position, because everyone is really close right now in the standings. Everyone's losing games when everyone loses games, and everyone's winning games when they win games. Right now, going into the trade deadline, I think we're at the 4th seed in the West. So Rasmus Andersson has been somebody that I've looked at for us, and he's interested. Okay, hold up. He's actually interested in our team. Is William Karlsson and Trocheck, who has 4 years left, but is at $5 million. This is actually really cool, because a lot of people are interested in our team, which I don't really see a lot, even when I was like winning, like in other sims when I'm winning. We're gonna go after Rasmus Andersson here real quick. Will a 1-for-1 trade go in? Not really. I'm thinking maybe a third. I think a third. And so we have Rasmus Andersson on our team. He was interested in us. Now I want Alexander Ovechkin is willing to come to our team. Boys, can we get Alexander Ovechkin? Let's see if we can. That's a lot of cap space. I'm going to see if this trade goes through. If it does, the video ends here, and it's a cliffhanger. If it doesn't, we'll try and go for Vincent Trocheck and see if that works out.